All right, and I think we're back, right? Let me see here. Let me test my lighting. Is that good? Yep. All right, so we're back on. YouTube, of course, cut me off. That's okay. It happens. I guess we're still kind of in the funk of the retrograde. Sometimes it does take like a week or two. That's why I always tell people to kind of give it a couple days or a week before after a retrograde to really make those big decisions, because that energy is still lingering around a little bit. So I'm waiting for David, who kindly made a donation, to pop back on because I got cut off with YouTube. And I have his cards here. So until then, let's talk about gardening. Why not? It's spring, right? I know it might be cold for some of you guys. I mean, it still does get below freezing temperature where I'm at right now. But, you know, sprouting things indoors, if some of you guys aren't in the position where you have a backyard to plant things or an area, you know, put something on the windowsill, something simple as that. You know, whether it's an herb that you really like or maybe some sage. Succulents are always beautiful. Bring them in. Hi, happily ever after. How have you been? How's spring been for you? Yes, I am back on, Luna. Thank you. I'm sorry about YouTube cutting me off. It does that from time to time. I'm waiting for David to come back on, who gave a donation. I actually have his cards right here. And then, of course, YouTube decided to cut out. Yes, you can ask a question happily ever after. I have a little bit of a list here. But once I get through that, I'm doing just like one card from the angels today. But if you'd like to make a donation, I'm doing a more in-depth reading. So you let me know. Obviously, if you make a donation, you'll be bumped to the top of the line too. I'm waiting on David right now. I got all your cards set up, and you got a good layout here, David. Like I said, I was doing a general reading for April for you. So there's a lot of stuff going on for April. So let's see here. But yeah, find ways to celebrate spring, guys. Okay? It's a new beginning. All right? Fresh start. Sorry, I know you can see the glares. There's traffic going on. I have all my curtains open. It's nice. I like how, you know, we turn the clocks. It's later now at night. Love that. All right, so David, I don't see you. Did you have to go back to work? I do have your reading here, which, David, if you don't sign on soon, I'm just going to do your reading, and then obviously you can go back and watch it. All right. But thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. So let's see here, guys. Yeah, love is the strongest, I would say, energy. Yeah, I've been definitely trying to make sure everything's... Hi, Brahma! How are you? How's your studies? They've been going well? I know I myself have been diving into more spiritual studies. I haven't been meditating as frequently as I would like to, unfortunately, but I've been doing a lot of a little more research on the planets and things like that. But yeah, I hope YouTube doesn't cut me off. Sometimes it acts funny during the day, but it happens. If that's the case, guys, I do just make another live stream. Usually that kind of works out with the glitches and the buffering and stuff. So if that ever happens, just wait a minute or two for me. Well, there we go. Hi, Norma Joe. How are you? It's good to see you on here. Sending you love, healing energy. Good. I'm glad you're feeling fine. Luna, girl, you give the message. Brahma, it's pretty stressful. Had a breakdown getting up from things again. You know, I feel like with that, a lot of people did kind of have a little bit of an anxiety breakdown. Things just stressing, worrying about like your forever ending to-do list, you know, focusing too much on past relationships or things that didn't work. I really feel like a lot of people have been feeling that. I felt that during the Mercury retrograde. And I think that's because we're also coming into a few more retrogrades, guys. Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn all go retrograde in April, okay? So I feel like Mercury kind of really did shake things up for you guys so you can kind of see the path that you do want to go on in the future. Yeah, I've been, what I've been doing around the house is getting ready, you know, for spring. I, you know, took some time for myself, got out in nature, as some of you guys seen. I posted that video. But, well, thank you, Luna. I appreciate that. That is my goal. But, yeah, I did a lot of spring cleaning, you know. Never underestimate, you know, redoing your house, redoing your altar, your spiritual space, somewhere where you spend a lot of time. You know, redecorate. Put some beautiful, inspirational things around your house, and it's amazing how much that keeps you uplifted. You know, I went through like all my junk drawers. We all have junk drawers. You know, I donated some stuff I no longer needed. I threw away what, you know, nobody could use. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Luna. But it's nice. Everything's a little bit more cleanly around here. Doesn't keep my mind too busy. That's one of the good things to decluttering is your mind is a little bit more quiet. Saging, I've been saging a lot. Saging all around the house, and now since it's a little bit warmer outside, I open up the windows and ask that negative energy to leave. All right, so David, darling, if you're not there to hear your reading live, I'm going to go ahead and do it now so you can watch it later. Kind of stinks that way not to be able to interact, but we got to keep things moving here. Thank you. All right, so David, I did a general reading for you for April, okay? That's kind of what I was being drawn to is April, I don't think. Hi, Desiree, how are you? But yeah, so I kind of felt April was better for you than just kind of general reading about whatever. I feel like a lot of stuff for you, David, is going to happen in April, okay? I know you said you had your business that you were launching. You had some court things, so I really feel things are going to change for you in April. And it kind of does show out in your reading, and I'm excited to read it for you. So David Lord, this is your reading. I know you're not present now, but not much. Sharon, I have one reading. Sharon, I have one reading here that I'm just doing donated. I've just been really talking about like retrogrades and things like that. Gardening, even just as small as having just a potted plant on your windowsill is very important. Celebrating spring. It's a lot. Spring cleaning. Don't underestimate spring cleaning, guys. It's very important. But I'm glad you're doing great, Desiree. I've taken some time. I took some salt baths, did some hiking, got back onto like a workout routine, things like that. It's been good. It's a good start to spring. If you guys haven't done it yet, please do so. To me, this is like the real new year. Yeah, I think David's on like the same time zone as me, and I'm pretty sure he's at work. So I'm just going to go ahead and do his reading now, and I'll message him the time that it starts. So yeah, start working out, even if it's just simple things. I really recommend getting outside and doing it too. Release that negative energy, that you've been building up while working out is always a great way to do it. Spring is windy for a reason. It's getting the plants up out of the dirt, kind of moving things around, trimming the trees, moving the leaves, things like that. And it's also going to lift that negative energy that you've been holding on to during winter and release that. Has anybody ever noticed, if you've been inside and somebody who was just outside comes in, it might not be the same for city folk, but they just smell different. Like they smell like the outside. They smell more fresh, more, yes, do laundry and hang them out. That's a really good way. A few more minutes, darling. It's live streamed during the day here. It's different. I'll call you, okay?
No. Tell me the number.
30.
30?
Yep.
Really?
Really? Speaking of which, it's my little babies right now getting outside.
That's not many more people left.
Okay.
How many more, Mom?
30. I have one paid reading right now.
30 more people?
30 minutes, sweetie. She's funny.
30 minutes?
Yeah, the babies. It's the babies. Yeah.
Then I'm coming in for the rest.
You can come in. That's fine. You're not forced to be outside, sweetie. Yeah, speaking of getting a fresh air, that's what the babies are doing right now. I make them go outside at least twice a day, do different things. Sage and cigarettes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but when people come in from being outside, for a few minutes, they have a different smell to them. It's very nice. It's very fresh, but you got to think that's also taken away so much negative energy.
Be in the rest of your life with you.
I'll call you down for the end of it. Okay. Yes, the kids are welcoming spring, right? You have something you have to plant, right, that you got from gymnastics?
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, that tooth, guys, is gone. The tooth is gone. Tooth Fairy spoiled her, too.
$22 for the one tooth.
Yeah.
Hey, why'd you go on 13 minutes?
All right, well, let me do David's reading, and I'll call you to sign off with me, okay? And then we'll watch your video.
So, but can I come through the rest of it when it's 10 minutes?
I'll call you, yeah, when I'm about to sign off, okay? And then we'll watch your video. All right?
Mommy, what's that say something mean?
It means I can type something. And then they'll see it. But they can hear us, so I usually don't.
Don't type anything.
I usually don't.
Don't type anything because they can hear us.
Yes. I'm going to do David's reading.
What do you think they're watching us on?
I don't know. Their phone? What are you guys watching us on? Your phone? I would imagine their phone.
Why?
Because a lot of people use phones to watch videos. Yep. Norma Joe says her cell phone.
I don't want to not be in the rest of it.
Okay, well, I'm just... Thank you, Luna. She's got... What, you got cupcake on your face? I don't know. She's cute. I love her. You smell like the outside. I was just talking about that. You smell fresh. All right, so I'm going to do David's reading. You can watch.
Ooh,
No?
I want to be in it.
Yeah, you can be in it. I just need you to stand like right back there.
Why can't I be?
Because I don't want to elbow you. I mean, you can take the risk, but I'm just letting you know. Mommy's going to be reaching. Okay? All right. So, David. We got to remember to tell David 16 minutes so he can, because he paid for a reading. And he's going to have to deal with this cutie. All right. So, David, don't be too distracting now. Be a good co-host, okay? Yeah, she is a natural. She's actually, I had, my son needed help the one day that I was doing it during the day, and she took over the live stream. Unfortunately, it was glitching a lot that day, and her live stream got glitched out, but she was really good at it. A lot of people enjoyed it. All right. So, David, you have the Page of Cups, which I feel like you're kind of going to have a hold of your emotions more this month, the month of April. Okay. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is telling me there's going to be some change in your finances, which with you being in the States, good co-host. Okay. Good co-host. I'll let you hold the cards instead of making funny faces. Okay. All right, here, you can hold this card. No. Hello, Justice. How are you? Mommy's trying to live stream during the day. And this is what I get. But she's my little co-host. I will be live streaming tonight for some of you guys.
Look at this.
Okay. Yeah, she lost a tooth. Yep. Yes, you did. You lost that tooth that you had loose. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've just been celebrating spring, things like that. It's really good. Decluttering, spring cleaning, getting the garden ready, things like that. I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right, though. I love you. Yes, you love the energy. I like to steal my baby's energy. They got so much of it. That's what they're there for. All right. So I'm going to go back to David's reading. And because of all the lovely distractions I got, I'm probably going to do everybody later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, David, I'm glad that you're back. I've been trying to do your reading, but somebody is just not camera shy today. But, so let's do David's reading. Lily, I'm going to ask that you go sit down on the couch.
No.
I'm going to erase your video then that you took today.
No.
Okay, well, go sit down on the couch.
No,
I'm almost done.
I'm going to do a good one.
Okay, well, you just sit there and don't make funny faces because you're very distracting. Yes, very distracting. This cute little baby. So it's 12:44 a.m. in India. Okay. I'm going to do one 9 p.m. Eastern time. So Justice, if you have a question, I'll just pull one for you from the angels. Just because I know that time is not really appropriate for you.
Stop it. She's not going to take down something because you can hear us.
What? No, that's how they talk to me. I can't hear them. Anyway, so I'll be on 9 p.m. Eastern time. Obviously, that's when my adorable little babies are sleeping and aren't here to be crazy. So,
do you always tell them when we're up?
Well, if you guys press the notification bell, you'll know when I'm on.
What does that? How will we know?
they get a post that mommy's live streaming. David says hello.
Hi, David.
I think Norma Joe's still there too. All right, so Justice, if you do want to leave a question for you, if you do want a quick general reading, I'll do one from the angels. Everybody else, I'm going to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. If you would like a more in-depth reading. Now I'm going to continue with David's reading. He did make a donation, which we kindly appreciate here at Spiritual Findings. All right, so David, as I was saying, you have the Page of Cups here. I'm glad that you just signed back on because I was about to do your reading and just message you the time. Yes, Norma Joe is still there. You want to hold it? Okay. So you have the Page of Cups here, which is telling me that your emotions are going to be, you're going to have more control over your emotions for April. Okay? Just hold it in one spot, sweetheart. So your emotions, I feel, for the past few months have been kind of all over the place, but now you're a little bit more confident with how things are laying out for you. So your emotions are going to be, you're going to reveal them how you want to instead of just kind of be all over the place. So that's going to entail a lot more thinking before saying things like that. Do you want to hold the other one up?
Upside down.
We don't want them to be upside down. That's usually a negative.
Which one do I hold?
Okay. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, David, which is telling me that you're going to have a lot more luck with your finances, being able to pay off bills or get an opportunity to make more money via career, inheritance. I know you said you have that court stuff coming up. So yeah, some finances swooping in a good way. You got a new opportunity to grow your finances. All right, next card.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
So guys, this is one's a surprise.
Well, you gotta show it.
Okay.
Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2.
Hey, why is everybody naked?
That happens. It's a symbol of purity, being naked.
Okay.
All right, ready? Show them. This card has naked people on it. Naked does.
Naked baby.
Naked people, especially women, actually is a symbol of purity. Okay, hold it still, sweetie. You want to hold them? Hold it there. There you go. So you're gonna have a lot. I'm gonna ask you to sit down if you can't be a good co-host. Okay. So there's gonna be a lot of things that you're gonna have to make your own judgment for. Okay. Whether it's the career, the finances you're going to accept, or the things that you're going to do in the future. Use good judgment. Yeah, use good judgment when it comes to these things. Peppermint oil. I don't drink it. I actually use peppermint oil more as like a muscle relaxer. Like you spray it directly on your skin and it numbs it. It takes away pain. So you're being silly. All right, and David, your last card. I have the 2 of Pentacles. So you're going to be juggling a lot. Okay, I know you said with your business and things that are going on with work, it's going to be juggling a lot, but you're going to see some success with it. It's nothing that you can't handle, really have your hands around. Okay, so that's good. You're kind of going to have a lot more things on your plate in the next couple months, but it's nothing you can't handle, nothing you can't do. All right. Good. Well, good for you, David. And thank you so much for your donation.
What happened?
All right. And I'm going to pull a quick card for Justice.
Pull the naked one.
For Justice.
The naked one.
No more nakies.
Why?
And I'm going to pull a card for you, and then I'll be on later on tonight, guys. Back live streaming.
No. Pull the Nikki card.
I'm going to ask you to sit down.
No.
Okay, well then.
Why aren't you going to pull the Nikki card?
All right, guys. So one card for justice regarding your love. Okay, you miss him. You're welcome, David. Thank you for the donation again. Obviously, things are crazy here at Vera's house, but that's okay.
Why did you say that then?
You're funny. All right, guys. So let's see here. One for justice.
I'm gonna make. I'm taller than Mom. I'm taller than Mom.
You know what? It's actually trout season now, too, Norma Joe.
I'm scared.
I don't know if any of you guys are interested in that, but it's big fishing now around here. All right, so justice. Let's see here. I'm going to pull one card for you.
The naked one.
No nakies.
No, the naked one.
Yeah, I love fishing too. It's actually a form of meditation
do the
too.
naked one.
That concentration.
Naked one.
All right, so justice. I have the magician. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So when I feel like it does come to this relationship, it's something that you kind of need to deal with on your, kind of deal with yourself first before it comes to this relationship. Make sure you are accessing your ability. Okay.
I'm taller than Mommy.
Yes, you are. All right, guys. Well, I will be on later tonight. Thank you again so much for your donation. Justice. Of course, I'm going to do more live streams during the day when, maybe this little one has a little bit more to do. Maybe I'll throw some Play-Doh at her or something. Sorry, guys. This is for my PayPal if any of you guys would like to make a donation. Some of you guys who would like to... some of you guys who have Facebook, if you guys would like to message me or get some advice, I do inspirational quotes, or when I'm going live stream, this is my Facebook page, and this is also my other tarot card. You're gonna fall. I don't want you to fall. I don't want you to fall. Yeah. So this is my other. Like I said, 9 p.m. These little babies will be in bed. So the first one, the Vera by Tarot by Vera Lynn, is my PayPal. The Facebook, you can message me on that. And the other email is something I check a little bit later tonight. Being a psychic and a mommy.